Hello, hello, hello. It's Don. Welcome into Sonoran Mystic Tarot. This is your daily download. No, just kidding. As you guys know, that is my intro, and I just felt like saying it. How silly, right? Hope everybody is well today. Today. I am flying solo, so you will not be seeing Miss Shauna. She is having a good time with her mama, and I wish her a great and wonderful visit with mama. For me today, we are not doing questions. Let me be clear. I'm putting it down the bottom. We are doing no questions today. What we're going to do is we're going to have a 3-card draw for anybody who pops in if I see your name pop up. So what we're doing is, again, 3-card draw for everybody. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the list. Hey, Linda, nice to see you in. Roseflower, Julie, nice to see you in. Victor, hey, Victor, nice to see you in. Oh, my gosh, it's good to see you in. It's been a long time, Victor. Hope all does well with you. Let's see. Billy Joe, Terry T, and JoJo, nice to see you all in. Anyway, what we're going to do is, hey, Nikki Fry, nice to see you in as well. Love the 3-card draw. 3-card draw. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Don. No draw for me. Just saying, hey, not a problem, Pam F. Anyway, no, I figured you have the same thing I do, JoJo. The little typos but I've learned to really try to read my typo. Sometimes they're so bad that I can't even read and understand what I typed, and I'm like, that's bad. But anyway, I totally get that. I saw the 3, so we're good. Anyway, so we're going to do a 3-card draw. Everybody's going to get a 3-card draw. And what I'm going to do is, good morning, Creating Balance. Nice to see you in as well. What I'm going to do is, again, as a name pops up, or if I see it, I'm just going to draw the 3 cards for you. Whatever Spirit is meant to say to you, that's how it's going to be. So again, no need for questions, no need for, oh my, whatever, this and that, because today we're going to say, hey, this is what Spirit has intended for you. So, and additionally, there's no list. So so don't ask to be on a list. No need to be on a list. If I see the name pop up, I'm going to read for you. And then that's the way it's going to be that way. So therefore, you can just relax, chill, and enjoy. Linda says, JoJo, stop copying me. Hey, new love, welcome in as well. If you are new here, please do not forget to go over to the YouTube page for Sonoran Mystic Tarot and hit that subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate it. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, Miss Shauna's mom is in town, and so she is enjoying visiting with her mother and spending a little time, and I don't blame her at all. Anyway. Oh, wait, there was something else I wanted to mention. Yes. If you're in Phoenix this weekend or the Phoenix metro area, we are at the Psychic Fair this week. It's going to be Julie, myself, and Susan, and Ted Harris as well. He's from one of our classes on Tuesday nights. So if you're in the area and you'd like to would like to pop in, you're welcome to do it. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, that's this coming Sunday in Phoenix. And there are about 70-some vendors. There are tarot readers there. They're going to be metaphysical people, healers as in energy healers, those kind of things. People that sell nice herbal teas and concoctions like that. They also sell other different things. Also, there's one, I think it's, there used to be 2, but now there's one. One guy actually, he reads the irises in your eye and tells you all the traumas in your life and the things that are coming for you. It's fascinating. And then there's also aura photos and those kind of things. So whatever floats your boat, if you're in the area, check it out, because I'm sure that you will find it. Susan, tarot readers. Susan, you're welcome to stay and enjoy the day with us. Lord knows I don't have a problem with people reading with other people while we read, but I do have a problem with you trying to inbox people, because, again, usually when that happens, you're trying to get them for money. So you're welcome to stay. I won't ban you at this point, but I ask you, please don't do that, okay? Because that's just not cool. I know I saw them, but I'm trying to give them an opportunity. So again, I'm giving an opportunity. Hopefully they'll take the thing. And you're welcome to be part of the family, Susan, tarot readers. You're welcome to be part of the family by joining us. And again, how do you do it? You subscribe to YouTube under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. With that said, don't forget, folks, if you like this reading, you know how to make me happy. Hit the like button. That's exactly what we do. First, we're going to do, let's see, I'm going to draw an energy just for the day today for an overall energy that we, because you're a nice guy like that. Oh, thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. Um, we're going to do an overall energy for just the universe, just the world today. Okay, first, let's do that one first. Okay, and with that, let's see. Uh, wow, today is going to be a good day for us as a people because, uh, well, it's interesting. I just saw like, oh man, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, all righty then. Here we go. Look at this. I love these three cards. So today is going to be a good day. We're gonna be woken. We're not woken. We're going to be awakened to some information that's going to kind of wake us up and make us realize that make some of us realize this just make some of us realize that what we see here and constantly are drowned out with is just BS. Okay, look at this. I mean, it's like the drama, the chaos. It's like this is us waking up to we don't need the chaos. The chaos has got to stop, and we again we need to take control. We need to take control of. We need to take control and make sure that we stop the chaos. We are the people. We the people have to say, you know what, no more. So we have to say that we have to look at ourselves and realize that in our elected officials and our leaders, we are seeing ourselves. We create that environment. We create their presence. We create them being where they are. And maybe we need to realize we need to do something. So today, I think we're going to wake up to that. Today is a day of awakening because something's going to happen. Something's going to happen somewhere that's going to kind of trigger a lot of people to think, holy shoot, we are, we do create this. We are part of the problem. We're not part of the solution. And maybe we'll change that now. Maybe that's what that impetus is today. So today, don't be surprised if you see some news that breaks and it makes a number of people think, you know what, we are part of the problem, not the solution. With that said, now it's going to get back to the individuals themselves. And again, as I said, please do not forget. And if today I'm going to be a little awkward, I am certain. And the reason why that is not only because I have a solo flight today, but also because I logged in this morning to Restream, which is our platform that allows us to pull everything together and then send it to the different sites. And so it goes to Facebook, YouTube, and so forth. As you all know, I'm on 5 different platforms right now. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, 2 Facebook pages, and then a Twitch. And the thing that I'm trying to get to is that when I came into Restream, everything is rearranged. I am not looking at the usual Restream. Things are all confusing for me now. So I'm trying to figure out, as I'm working my way through it live, try to see where they move things to. So if I'm a little fumbling today, I implore you be patient with me, because again, they have rearranged this whole thing. And and I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy crap, what's this? And how do I find this and this? So it will take me a while to get used to this new layout. And again, thank you, Restream, for not giving us a heads up, not telling us, hey, when you come in this morning, it's going to be different. No. I had to find out on my own. So here we go. So with that said, as I dig for and try to find my various things, I'm going to be a little fumbling. So I ask your apology in advance. First and foremost, again, it's the likes, shares, and follows and subscribes. So with that said, let's get to it. Miss Linda, you have earned the #1 spot today. So Miss Linda, this is for you. And again, I'm hoping you're enjoying your vacation, and I'm hoping you're taking some time. I know that things did not work out so well with health issues there with her family, but I know it's going to be better. It's going to be better. But let's see what the Spirit has for you. The overall energy for you today should be, the hard part's over, Linda. That's the best part. That's the overall energy for you today. The hard part is over. Now, the big thing is Knight of Cups, moving toward happiness. Again, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, moving toward happiness. So guess what? The rest of the vacation is getting easier and more fun. I love this because Linda, you are this person. It's again, you're somebody who people come to, somebody who people want to talk to, somebody who people want to get advice from, and today specifically, someone's coming knocking because they need your advice. They need to get some information from you. They need your maybe your input, and also maybe your approval. So if this could be somebody who is coming to discuss a marital situation, a family situation, or whatever else. But they're going to be coming again because they're looking for your approval on someone or something. And Linda, be careful what you say, because I know that you're honest and I know you're forthright. But this card saying, don't be too honest. Don't be too honest, my dear. Be a little bit cautious. Be a little bit reserved, because if you play this, if you are this card, you're going to get some people really fired up, and you don't want to do that. Not right now. So again, when people come asking advice today, especially when they're coming asking advice about a person, or they're coming to talk about a person, don't go there. Let it lay where it is. Okay, my dear. Yes, if you don't mind, hold back just a little bit. That would be great. Let's see. And then go to hell. Do not come to my page on the EBS. You are wrong. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. I'm not sure who is attacking you, but because I don't see any trolls in right now. I don't know if something's happening. Oh no, I do see. I see. My bad. Oh, geez. Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Let's see. Anyway, next. Sorry, folks. Troll. There was a troll alert there. These spam people. I know you're right, Kish. They are. I mean, Kai. They are. They just get crazy. They get crazy. Okay, here we go. Next in line is Jojo. Jojo, you are next. Jojo says her reserved. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Here we go, Jojo. The overall energy today for you is Five of Swords. Jojo, let things go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. As you know, it's my favorite song. I wish I could play that damn song because I love that song. But anyway, let it go, Jojo. Today, the energy is an energy of cleansing. All right. First in line is a Five of Wands. Jojo, you are still struggling with something, and that struggle is you just need to drop the swords, Jojo. Let the struggle go. Just say, you know what? I've done what I can do. Now let's see what the universe is going to help me with. In the middle is Lovers, the Lovers card. Is this another drama with one of the exes? It seems like this is this is a situation with an ex, or with some situation that needs some resolution. So I don't know if there's going to be drama there. If an ex is coming back into the picture, say, no, we ain't doing that. Don't look at that. Knight of Cups, again, the best thing to do is say, you know what? I'm happy where I am. I'm happy moving forward. I am not going back there. So again, let the drama go. Let the internal struggle go. Most importantly, just move on. Say today is let it go. Let it go. So especially when it comes, exes can be wonderful, but they can be awful too, depending on the situation, and especially when kids are involved. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to say, not today, Satan. Get behind me. Get behind me, Satan. Not today. There you go. Let it go, Victor. Exactly. Victor, you are next, by the way. Let's see. Again, folks, if I look over and you are in the chats, again, they have moved everything. So again, the only thing I do see very easily is the image. So if you're chatting with me, I say your name. When I look over, then I'm probably going to pick you for a reading. So again, do me a favor and let's have some chat. Okay. Let's see, Victor. Yeah, Victor. What do we got for Victor? Victor, keep working and planting those seeds. They're starting to show reward, my dear son. Keep working on what you were doing. Keep pushing forward. Okay. Do not stop. What you have been doing is starting to it's taking hold, shall we say. It's again, the seeds are planted. You're starting to see something grow from it. So let it grow. Do not stop it on the vine. Okay. Keep pushing forward. It's aligned with you. This is the sun card. I mean, the star card. So again, what you're doing is aligned with you. You're doing what you're intended to do. You're doing what you knew you needed to do. You knew you were drawn to do what it is you're doing. So continue to do it. Do not change. Do not change. This is a death card. The death card's like, do not change. Stay consistent. Again, if you change something, you very well may alter the planted seeds. In other words, if you make a shift, then those planted seeds may not work with the new shift. And so all that you had done may fall apart. So, Victor, this is the one time you do not make a change. Continue to do what you're doing because you're on the right path. And again, we know it's the right path because of the alignment. All right. So, Victor, if you're questioning things right now, if you're thinking, oh, am I doing the right thing? No, that you are. You just got your answer. You are. You're doing the right thing. And I like this because look what was on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups. Again, happiness, the happiness of you continue, the happiness that you will gain for what you're doing is coming down the road. Again, you saw that. The ace is very clear. Okay. Okay. Yes, Billy Joe, you please. I will definitely do a you please. With all those hearts, how can I not? All right, Billy Joe, you are next. Hopefully that resonates with you, Victor. Hopefully that resonates with you. Let's see. Billy Joe. Oh, Billy Joe. Lord have mercy, child. You are still in a quandary. You are still tied up. You still don't know which way to go. Every way you see an obstacle. And Billy Joe, I'm telling you that this is just the phase, the time that you're in. I don't think you have to own you don't have to own the fact that this is the situation. Okay. Again, I think you are in that cycle right now. So know that this is a cycle you're in. And let's see where in the cycle what you can do with that today. Today, Billy Joe, you have to open your mind. You have to believe anything and everything is possible. The world card is here. So Billy Joe, the first thing you need to do today is say, yeah, I'm in the middle of a messy cycle, but you know what? I can get out of this. Anything is possible. The world can turn for me and will. Not can and will. Actually, don't do that because as I tell you with affirmations, the world turned. The world turned and I'm on the upswing. The world turned and I am on the upswing. This is your specific affirmation I'm giving you today. I want you to say that for the next week. The world has turned and I am on the upswing. Billy Joe, take that down for me. I want you to repeat it back to me in typing, please. Chat it back to me. The world has turned and I am on an upswing. Billy, I need you to just say that every morning. Say it like you mean it like you say it, but say it with this card in mind. Again, visualize this card and tell yourself that things have changed. Do you see what I'm saying? As in present tense, things have changed and you are on the upswing because I want you to own your change. I want you to own your destiny and your destination. Okay. So first we're going to do is change the world by changing one day and one person. This is the day and you are the person. Okay. So let's do that. Once we do that, we're also going to the second card in. Look at this. Billy Joe, as soon as you do that, again, take advice. This is the advice card. This is the advice card. And I've just given you the advice. So again, Spirit's telling you, if you don't listen to me, listen to the card. The card is saying, listen to me, Billy Joe, okay? The world has turned and I am on the upswing. Absolutely, Billy Joe. So listen to my advice. Do this for a week, please, and then give me some response. And don't be surprised if you start sleeping better because you're not sleeping well now, but you will be starting to sleep better once you do this. You will sleep better and the world will start turning to you. Billy Joe, from now on, it's not an obstacle, it's an opportunity. Everything that hits you from this point forward for the next week is never an obstacle. It's an opportunity. You know, if you blow out a tire in your car, God forbid, I'm not saying you specifically. If generally speaking, folks, if you blow out a tire in your car, on your car, and you pull over and you realize the tire's blown, you're like, damn, I'm late for my appointment. I'll not get there. How can this happen to me? This always happens to me. You just said an affirmation that the bad things happen to you. Let's turn that around. That is an obstacle, but it's an opportunity. The opportunity is like, wow, can you imagine my tire blew out? It was in good shape. I had no idea. I am so glad that it blew out in a way that I could pull over and not cause damage to my car and that I didn't cause an accident and I'm whole and healthy again. And it may be under warranty. And therefore, guess what? I don't have to really pay for the repair of the tire because guess what? It's covered by warranty. How blessed am I? Do you see the difference in the conversation I just had? Very different. Okay. Again, use the positive voice. See the opportunities in the obstacles. You can say they're obstacles, and they very well may be. I'm not telling you they're not in your life. What I'm saying is it's how you receive them and how you deal with them that is more important than the obstacles themselves or the opportunities. You define them. Most importantly, though, take my advice. Do that affirmation 7 days straight. And Billy Joe, next Thursday, when you come back on, and I'm hoping you will. I'm so arrogant, aren't I, thinking you will, but I am hoping you will. Come back on and let me know how you feel, how your week has been. I will be very surprised if you use that affirmation on a daily basis that you will be thinking the same than you did. Okay, because again, that affirmation is strong, and that's how we do it. Great energy today. Thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. Again, and everybody is welcome to use that same affirmation. I'm just making sure if you feel like you've been in a downward cycle, then use this affirmation. The world has turned and I am on an upswing. Additionally, don't forget, I always tell you to use another affirmation specifically. And this is my affirmation I tell you to use every morning. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. I believe in infinite abundance. Again, that's present tense. My wants and needs are always met. If you say that continuously, don't be surprised if life turns around for you and you start seeing things very differently. And while we're seeing things, as you see, I'm looking to the side because I'm trying to find what I need. As you see that, don't forget, folks, if you like what you see and you'd like to have some merchandise, I would appreciate it. If you like a private reading, my Etsy store, you can go to my Etsy store and book a private reading through the Etsy store. You can also pick up my merch. I'm selling t-shirts. I'm telling t-shirts with the tarot cards on them, which are very cool. I'm also selling t-shirts with my logo, which is right here, and with other things as well. So let's play a little commercial. Super good morning, everybody else, as you pop in. If I haven't said hello to you, let me go back through the list real quick and do that. Kelly Dix, nice to see you in. Kelly says, hey, Don, very much makes difference how we look at our senses, good or bad. Much love. Thank you, Kelly. That is so absolutely true. It truly is. I think I said good morning to Kai, but if I didn't, again, Kai, good morning. Welcome in. And Julie, yeah, the heads up on the restream. Yeah, it's kind of freaky. Again, if I haven't read for you yet, let me know that you're here and I will do a reading for you. And Kelly, since you popped in just then, you get the reading next because I do see your name. And then Kai, remind me that you will be next, okay? Because if not, my mind will take me in a different place, okay? So Kelly, this one's for you. Don't forget, folks, if you're in the Phoenix metro area this weekend, the Psychic Fair, so we will be here. Yes, new love. Remind me as well after Kai, I will read you, okay? But this one's for Kelly Dix. Kelly, wow. Kelly, it's been really busy for you, very busy for you. But guess what? You're coming to an end of a cycle of a lot. So apparently a lot's been really just laying down on you. But know that that's coming to an end. You're finally going to get a break soon. I love this Page of Pentacles. Kelly, news is coming in. News is coming in about some money or abundance. But I'm getting money for you specifically, not abundance. I'm getting money. Some financial, the financial picture is getting ready to change. And I'm liking it. And look at this, the Sun card, for the better. Again, financial pictures getting ready to change for the better. News coming in. And this is money that's probably going to be sustainable. So it's probably not a one-time deal. It's probably, again, a sustainable kind of money. Maybe it's like a raise, or it could be a business opportunity, or it could be something else like an investment, but it's coming in. And the next card in is the Nine of Cups. Yes, and again, it's going to take a little time. Whatever this is that's coming into you, it's going to take a little time for it to ripen, for it to come to full fruition. What is the word? I'm having a brain fart today. Anyway, fruition. If you're going to come to fruition, but when it does come again, it's going to bring about some money. So again, the news is coming in. And it's going to be really good news for you. And it's going to be a little while before it actually starts kicking in, but the money will be there. And again, it's interesting because it comes in at a time where you're finally going to get a little bit of a break. So don't be surprised if this money comes in around the vacation time. If you're looking for a vacation, I'm getting the sense of a vacation here as well. So, and you're kind of looking to say, okay, I need to get this done before vacation. So don't be afraid to take a vacation. Okay. Don't be afraid to plan for a vacation. But because the money's going to find its way for you for a vacation. If you've been thinking, oh, maybe I don't have it, you will. The money will be there for the vacation, okay? Next is Kai. Kai, you are next. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. If y'all noticed, I changed locations. The sun was so bright where where I am usually, that it was blaring out one whole side of me, and I looked like I was like burnt or fried because I was so dark because the sun was so bright, and I didn't think that was very appealing. So I just kind of shifted things a little bit. So I have a little different backdrop here. This is another room in our house. So in the same room, but different angle from the room. I'll put it that way. So Kai, yes, Kai, you are next. Kai. Kai, again, we have a 9 of cups on the bottom. So the overall energy, Kai, is be patient. Be patient, Kai, because what you're looking for is coming. It's not there yet. It's coming. But do not take the coming for granted, okay? Because sometimes what happens is we hear, oh, I'm coming, I'm going to sit back and chill, and it's going to find me. No, I'm saying continue doing what you're doing. But what you've been doing is working, and so it's coming to you eventually. The heartbreak you've been having, the frustration you've been having with relationships, that's coming to an end. Look at this. Yep, you have been, Kai. I love this, and it's funny because I felt this, and as soon as I saw this card, Kai, you've been frustrated with relationships. They're not working out. They're not having the effect that they had, and you're very frustrated with that. But you know what? It's helping you to change your way of thinking about relationships, the way in which you think about people, the way in which you think about women, the way in which you think about commitment and length of relationship. Also, what you want in a partner, what that partner can be to you, what they should represent to you, all those things. Again, Kai, this frustration you've had, this heartbreak, and just constant, one bad relationship after another is led you to a point where you're actually beginning to think, okay, it must be something I'm doing, how I'm choosing people, what I'm doing, that kind of stuff. And Kai, once you've opened yourself up and changed your way of thinking, the world is going to say, okay, now there's many possibilities. Because again, Kai, I think you so narrowly focused your attention on a specific type or whatever, and you realize that type just isn't going to work. That's not healthy for me. And once you do that, the world opens up, and you're going to find a woman that's going to make you very happy. And that's right around the corner because there's a 9 of cups. So again, right around the corner. Folks, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Cards tell a story, and the cards help to guide the story. But the reality is spirit is talking the message while it comes through. So if I were to have these cards pop up for different people at different times, I probably would have a different kind of feel for them. But again, usually the way it is spirit comes in and says, for this person, this is the message they need to hear. For this person, that card needs to be read this way. So it's kind of interesting that way. New Love, you are next, and then Jerry Lopez, you will be after New Love. Kelly Dix, thank you. I have the patience to look forward to. You're welcome, Kelly. Absolutely. And Kai Warner says, you are so correct. I'm talking to one now. I took your advice from months ago. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate that. Okay, so next is New Love. New Love. New Love. Ooh, New Love. Start of this is the beginning. New Love. You're entering a new cycle. And I love this because when you see this is interesting. Ace of Swords is such a blank slate, okay? Because an Ace of Swords is saying, I'm entering a new phase of thinking. I'm entering a new phase of understanding. I'm entering a new phase where logic makes sense. So I don't know if you've been on an emotional roller coaster for a while, and generally speaking, that's what's happening in these situations. And you realize, you know what? I've got to step back. I've got to step back, and I have to look at where I am, what I am, who I am, and does that work for me in a very logical way? Okay, not an emotional way. This is a logical way. And you realize that maybe what has been happening in my life, I'm maybe part of the blame. I'm part of the situation. So again, it's a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at it's a perspective. It's a perspective on where you are and what you've been doing and how you're going to move forward. And you're going to move forward. And it's interesting because under the bottom of the deck, which is your overall energy, that's an 8 of Pentacles. And that 8 of Pentacles is this isn't a surprise to you because, again, this is a new way of thinking because you've been wondering, what is it? What the hell? Why is it that I can't seem to move on? Why is it that I'm trapped in this cycle of ups and downs? Why is it? And again, since you have been studying and studying in the sense of of trying to think and understand why I can't move on, why I can't seem to get out of this rut. Again, the news came to you, and the newness is coming to you that helps you again think differently and say, you know what, I've got to approach this differently. Okay. And as you approach it differently, again, this world card is popping up a lot today because, again, folks, we're having a lot of awakenings right now. But and that makes sense because, again, when you have a full moon, which we just had, and this is a super full moon, so it was amazing the energy coming from it. We had the 7-7 portal open, which is still open, and that 7-7 portal is this. Again, it's that awakening. It's that realization. It's that awakening, saying, you know what, damn, all things are possible. Again, if you believe they are, they can be, and they should be, and they will be. But you have to believe them. And then it's interesting because you have what you've been going through and all the things you have has broken down your thinking of, I will be taken care of, and I will find that person who takes care of me. And you're realizing, no, it's not on them, it's on me. It starts with me, it ends with me, and it's all about me when it takes control of my life. And so the good thing about this is what I'm saying is a logical way of thinking, which is going to help you, again, get to a happier time and break all these old rules and structures that you had in place because they didn't work. They didn't work. So instead of surrounding yourself with more of that and cocooning yourself in something that didn't work, and again, you've been doing it for a while. This is not new. Again, you can find yourself a way to make something happen differently, and that's important. Go with that. Hope that resonates with you. Terry Lopez, you are next. Welcome in, Tracy Thomas. Welcome in. We are doing 3-card readings today for everybody, so no need for questions. If once I see your name, if I remember you, I will add you to my thinking and we'll read for you. I'll let you know when that happens. But also, again, folks, if you're interested and you want to have a reading, I gotta make sure that you are in my eyesight. Okay, so make sure that we're chatting a little bit so I can remember that you are here. Terry Lopez, you are next. You are next. Holy moly. Okay, Terry. Getting some serious energy. Oh, Lord. Welcome in, Justin, and welcome out, Justin. It's nice to see you not. And if anybody caught it and it wasn't a troll, then I'm sorry. I'll undo it later, but it looked like a troll to me. All right. Terry Lopez. Here we go. Terry Lopez, 7 of Swords. Terry. That's, God bless. I'm telling you, as I was shuffling the cards, I was feeling some energy, and I'm like, I just kept shuffling, thinking I'm going to shake this off, and I didn't shake it off, and apparently it's why the world. Oh, Terry. Terry, somebody around you is not being honest with you. Somebody around you there's some deception going on. So Terry, please, my dear, I'm not sure who it is. Let's see if we can see some more information about that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's, oh, Lord. Terry, I think what I'm seeing here, again, there's somebody around you who's not being honest with you, and they are doing their best at talking stories about you. They're trying to bring you down. Do not let that happen. You know, you have been told in your dreams who this is. You've been told, you've had a dream about this person. You've been having a dream about this energy, this kind of attitude, whatever it is. And I'm telling you, do not let this person get in there. Do not let them own that energy. It's not healthy. You know, Terry, figure out who it is. Ask specific questions and try to narrow it down. But there's somebody. Make sure you find out who it is, and you have a conversation with them, or you do what you need to do. But this person is not healthy in your life right now. They are tearing you down because they can't build themselves up. Okay, and that's not going to help you, because if you want to sleep well, if you want to rest well, then you need to make sure that you have surrounded yourself with the people who are going to help you grow and learn. And this person isn't. This person, unfortunately, is the opposite. So, Terry, I don't have good news for you today in that regard, but I have great news for you, because once you know that it's there, you can take actions to remove that from your life, or you can put them. I mean, the reality is, even if you know they're there and you don't want to remove them, but you can always understand them and then put them in a box. You can always hone them in a box by saying, you know what, I know what you're doing. It's not cool. And other people know what you're doing. And what happens is you then own them, and it keeps them from being that person, if that's what it's. Okay, so Terry, do me a favor. watch out for your flank, as they say, okay? Right flank and left flank, okay? So there you go. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Tracy Thomas, you are next. Let's see what Spirit has for Tracy Thomas. Knowing is half the battle. Absolutely, Tracy. That is true. Knowing is half the battle because, again, sometimes it's the devil you don't know that's the worst because they can do so much more damage. The devil you know is the one that you can figure out, okay, how do I maneuver myself so I can kind of limit the damage or stave off some of the damage, which is nice. Tracy, the wonderful, I love this. Tracy, your overall energy is Queen of Pentacles. I love this. You are, when it comes to budgets, I'm not saying you're like, you're wealthy or you're whatever in those things, in those terms, but you know what? You are in a good place. Financially, you're in a good place and you're very patient, okay? And that energy for some reason was calling out to me because we have a 6 of Wands here. Tracy, are you getting a promotion? Are you looking at rising above? This is a rise above card. So have you been working to get a promotion or have you been working to get a raise or something? There's some kind of benefit coming your way. You're rising above, which I love. And again, it has to do with money because, again, that's the patient queen. So don't be surprised if you get word about maybe a bonus or a pay raise, again, or a promotion. And when you get a rise above card like this, apparently, again, that usually indicates it could definitely be a promotion or even a lateral change that is considered a higher thing. We also have the King of Wands here. So again, the King of Wands tells you this is job related. And so there's something about the job. So don't be surprised. And this is a position. This is a period position. So again, this may be a promotion. So watch out for that. And look at there, the King of Cups. I mean, Knight of Cups. You're gonna love it. This is gonna make you happy. This is something you've been wanting, and this is something you hoped for. So don't be surprised if this comes down the pike today or this week, because that's the energy I'm getting. And the best part is it comes with a little extra cha-ching, and that's a nice thing to have. And there you go. Let's see. Saloka, please read the bottom of the message as it swipes across, okay? Because, just read the bottom. You'll make me very happy by doing that, okay? All right, Tracy, nice to have you. And Sylvia, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Sylvia, 5 of Cups. Sylvia, stop it. Sylvia, please stop it. This 5 of Cups is telling me that you're in a very pessimistic mood right now. Okay, you're too busy looking at the cups that are spilled to appreciate the cups you have filled. Sylvia, you've done a lot of wonderful things for a lot of people. Not everything has turned out well, but that's life. That's life. Look at the wonderful and positive things you've done for people. Look at the wonderful and positive things you've brought to happen in your own life. Yeah, you've had some setbacks, but the setbacks do not define you. The setbacks are not what defines you. It's the way in which you handle the setback and move forward. And Sylvia, you will have setbacks in your life. If you allow them to define you, then what will you have in the end? So Sylvia, my dear, please do some thinking about this and figure out a way in which you can change your mindset. I love this. The 6 of Pentacles is saying, be balanced. Be balanced. Yes, acknowledge the fact that you've had the setbacks. Again, this is the balance card. Acknowledge that you've had the setbacks, but additionally, acknowledge that when I got set back, I found a way to move sideways and then move forward. I found a way that sometimes I had to retreat and then move forward, but I got around it. The most important thing is moving forward, okay? And then bless yourself for moving forward. Thank yourself for moving forward. Pat yourself on the back. Some people get there into a position where they're down and they're out, and they say, I'm there and I'm not moving any further because I'm not doing anything. Those are the people who you don't want to be. Okay, and you aren't that person. If anything, every time you took a hit, you came back stronger every time. Now, I'm not saying you want to get hit. Nobody wants to take a hit, and I'm not talking physical hit before somebody starts complaining. I'm talking the metaphorical hit that life brings us. But as you get hit and knocked down from time to time in life, you did not stop. You did not stay there. You said, you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm just going to keep moving. You got up because you moved forward for family. You got up and moved forward for the kids. You got up and moved forward because that's what you knew you needed to do. So stop looking at the negative and start looking at the positive. Yeah, you got knocked down, but you know what? By getting knocked down, you learn how to get back up. You learned how to take this on the chin. You learned that, guess what? This wasn't the right thing to do. And look at this. As you learn that, look at this. This is the high priestess. Look how she's freed. Do you see how she's freed? Do you see my point here, Sylvia? The freeness that she has. She has learned to let go of, again, the negative and focus on the positive. She stayed balanced, and she has learned to find that balance of, you know what, this is who I am. I accept who I am, and I will keep moving forward. And this is the freeing spirit. So again, free yourself today. Free yourself today from all the negativity and all the feelings of downness that you have right now, and of the woe is me. Let that go and say, I am blessed. I have a home to live in. I have a car to drive. I have a job. I may or may not have a spouse. I may or may not have children. In your case, I get children for some reason, so I think you're a spouse and children. I am blessed. Are they the perfect kids? Hell no, but they are my kids. And guess what? They love me, and I love them. I have a spouse. Is he the perfect spouse? Maybe, maybe not. But you know what? He's my spouse. And guess what? When I come home, he's there. When he comes home, I'm there. We're there for each other. I have that support. I have a home to come to. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm really strongly situated. You can fly. You can, with what you have in your life right now, you can fly. You are so much further along than some people. And I'm not telling you to compare yourself to people, but I'm telling you, if you look at negativity and you want to look about, oh, woe is me, I only have this and they have this. No, you have many things. You have a loving, caring situation to come home to when you want to walk away from the world who is not always friendly toward you. Know that. Bless you for having accepted that, and understand that that is how you need to move forward. Okay? So, yep, I get knocked down, but exactly, I remember that song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Da 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 da. I get knocked down. Exactly. So there you go. Absolutely. Who did I say was next? I cannot even recall. Somebody better remind me. Somebody out there who wanted a reading, let me know if you're out there and you wanted a reading, and we will pop you in. I think one more who is out there. But one more. Let's do a little bit of, again, commercial time. Let me play it. This is Anna. This is for you. Alrighty then. And if you have a birthday this week, next week, or this past week, then this one's for you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
And then a reminder, those like, share, subscribes. Alrighty then. And with that said, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from what we're doing, and I wanted to kind of get into I wanted to get into a little conversation, okay? And this is something that came up last night in our readings, and is just kind of played on my mind over and over again. It's interesting when it's fascinating to me that sometimes our world seems so small, right? It closes in on us, and we think that we are again we are by ourselves, right? And we are we are alone, and nobody can understand us, and nobody would understand us. And then there's times where we may even feel a little embarrassed because we've allowed ourselves to get in that situation. When that happens in your world, the one thing that you have to remember is that the best way to put things in perspective, not the best way, no, take that back. I won't say the best way, but one of the ways in which you can put things in perspective is go outside at night and look up into the stars. Know that you are looking at light. And I know this sounds very, foo-foo. I don't care. I don't care. This is it. This is my way of thinking. When you look up in the sky at night and you look up and you see light from one of those stars that are up there, know that each of those stars are a sun like our own. It's massive. That's first. Okay. So again, the universe is massive to have that many suns in the universe. Also, when you look at that, you realize that's the light that has hit us, the light that just hit our eye from that star may have been emitted over 200 million years ago. And yet it took that long to get to this earth. So we only live on this earth a period of time between 0 and 110 or 120 years, depending on your lifespan. And yet that piece, that little bit of light came through over 200 million years before. It started, and so it traveled that time. And when you see that many suns out there, and you realize that there are that many suns we call stars, but they are suns in their solar system, right, in their universe. When you see that, it helps you remember that we are a mere spark, a mere speck. I know spark isn't right. Speck. Well, it depends. Some of you are sparks because some of you just are on fire all the time, and I love it. Some of you definitely light energy. But most importantly, we are specks. And so in this world where we put ourselves in the center of it, everything revolves around us, and then we think that everything in the world should revolve around us, and it doesn't. And what I mean by this is that if you put it in perspective and realize, okay, there are so many more people out there than me. And so many people have had these same situations because, again, I'm not so damn unique that I'm the only one. So what have they done? How have they handled them? And how can they get through them? That's the key, again, is understanding that you are not alone and that you've never been alone. And you will never be alone because there are there's 1.4 billion people in China alone. There is 1 billion plus 1.2 billion in India, two of the most populous countries. And then the rest fall down from there. So there are billions of people on this earth. Somebody's had the same experience. So when they've come through it, and know that you can too. You are, again, this will pass. That light traveled 200 million years. Your life is going to last you maybe 110 years at most. And sometime in that frame, you have this little blip that may be a day, it may be a week, it could be a month. And sometimes for some people, it could be a year or longer. But again, if we understand that we have the power, first of all, we're forced to live that part of it. And my argument would be to you, by the way, you signed the contract when you came into this world saying this is the kind of life that I'm anticipating because I need to learn these lessons, but we can have that discussion another day because that could open up a whole can of worms. My point being there is that you can handle this, you can change this, you can fix this because you haven't done it alone. Nowadays we have the internet. The internet is amazing for research. So if you get into a bind, you get into a situation where you feel like you cannot seem to move backwards or forwards or up or down, do some research, get out there and find out who's done this before and how did they do it? And then try to learn from them. Try to gain information from them. If you do that, don't be surprised if then the light bulbs come on because all of a sudden you're like, you know what? That situation's a bit different, but I can see how some of the similarities can be used for me. And you bring that change you usher that change into your world. You make that change. And one time we didn't have the internet. We didn't have anything that could bring the world into us. And that world at one time was even bigger because, again, if we didn't find a book in the library and we didn't have a library even, and these days we're headed back to that damn same place, and don't get me going there because I'm going to go off on people because I cannot believe that we are banning books and taking books out of the damn library. If you don't want to read a book, don't read the book. Taking out a library, how stupid. How stupid. That's a public space for information, especially nowadays, how stupid when the same information is on the internet and everybody can access the same damn information. Oh, let's make the library the bad thing. Anyway, enough. Sorry, got off on track. But I just get mad. We are knowledge people. We are knowledge. We are a being, a vessel of knowledge. And anytime I see knowledge trying to be taken away from people, knowledge protecting people. Give me a damn break. I'm gonna protect you, all right? The point is that knowledge is so damn important, and we need to share it. So know that as a mere speck, we are all mere specks in life. And this is a fleeting moment. And the next moment comes along and things will change. So you can change things too. Know that there are things out there. There are people out there who can help you. There are organizations out there who can help you. No one is an island, and no problem is so insurmountable that it can't be fixed, resolved, or overcome. Okay. So when I saw something last night from somebody last night who came in and they shared some stuff, and when you see that, you're like, you know what, again, look at your situation. Even if you believe there's no resolution, I promise you there always is resolution, but it ends and begins with you. So make sure that you realize, I'm not the only one who's been through it. I can find somebody else who's been through it. I can find some other way to resolve this, and I can get through it. And eventually you'll be glad you did. Okay, there you go. Off my soapbox. Sorry. That's a deviation. Good morning, Karen Fisher. Nice to see you in. And Julie. Yes, Julie, I'll get a reading for you as well. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Corinne Fisher, the moon card is here. The moon card. Corinne, keep asking the questions. Corinne, do not stop asking the questions. This is a week of questions. I don't know what's happening with you right now. We'll maybe see a little more. I like this. The queen. Okay, Corinne, so are you looking at, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, Corinne, what decisions are keeping you up? Because I'm getting this feeling you are being kept up, and you're just not sleeping well. I'm feeling that you're maybe you're allowing some things to get. You're overworking. You're overthinking. Corinne, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Let your mind rest a little. Take control. Take control of the situation in your mind. Take control of your mind and say, you know what? I need to give this a break. I think that you have. I don't know if it's so many options or whether you have so many different competing interests, but there's something that is driving you a bit crazy, and it's not allowing you to sleep. And because there's so many questions you don't have answers to, know that those answers are coming to you. Those answers are coming to you. They're coming to you soon, and they're filling in the gaps as the week progresses, and as next week comes in, those gaps will get more completed, and you're going to see that your sleep cycle will improve, because again, you're going to get through this. So Corinne, know that the questions you've been seeking, the answers you've been seeking are coming through. And look at this. I love this because again, the justice card is here. And when I see that justice card along with Richard, thank you, Richard, so very much for being so kind to show yourself so we can show you the door. Again, that justice card says you've been doing the work, you've been putting in the work, and you're going to get the results you want. Okay, and apparently, and I'm getting okay, Corinne, who is the male, the dark-haired male that's kind of bringing some grief to you? I'm getting this dark-haired male who is kind of making you have questions, making you be frustrated. Don't let them get to you. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's not worth it. It's not that. Okay. Looking forward to getting some better sleep and answers. Thank you. Yeah, Corinne, who is this dark-haired male? There's a dark-haired male that's having some kind of activity. He's creating some kind of something around you that's causing some of this drama. And if you don't know who he is, then he's doing it maybe subversively. He's not helping. He's hurting. And I don't know why he's doing this. Spirit's not saying why, but be careful about the dark-haired man. He's a younger man, by the way. He's not an older man. He's a younger man. And he's kind of stirring a pot a little bit about something, and for some reason you're the target, and I don't know why it doesn't. Spirit's not saying why he's chosen you as a target, but he's stirring some kind of pot about you. He's kind of messing some things up with you. So I don't know. Exactly. Don't take it personal. Absolutely. Whatever he's doing. Absolutely. There's something. And it's interesting because again, Spirit is not giving me the full picture, and I don't know what it is. Don't know the dark-haired man. But yeah, watch out for them. Watch out for as you get news and information. I'll put it this way, Corinne. As you get news and information this week, again, somebody's coming at you. Somebody's coming at you with some negative energies, and as you start getting news and information about that, um, try to track it back and figure out who it is coming from. There's somebody who's, it's like again, they're back to tearing you down instead of building you up. And I don't know why they're doing that. I don't think it's I don't think it's because of business. I don't see it as a business situation. I don't see it as a work related thing. There's somebody in your personal life, in your private life, who's it's like in your circle of friends or something. I don't know. It's not healthy. So track it back and if you can, bring an end to it, because that's not a healthy thing to have to deal with. And the funny part is, I'm totally you didn't have anything to do with it. You didn't have anything to, you didn't even create the problem. For some reason, he's coming after you, and I don't know why, except that I think he envies your position. He envies your place. So in the hierarchy of the friend group or whatever. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, or maybe you have too close an ear to a girlfriend of yours, and that's her mate, and he has some issues, or maybe he has some other ideas for you that aren't really good for either one of you. I don't know. I just get this really not so good feeling, and again, it's coming from this subversive dark-haired man, who is younger dark-haired man, and he again is in the friend circle. He's somehow connected to the friend circle. Okay, gotta take a break. 1 second. Let me get a drink. Julie, my sister from another Mr. Julie is going to be at the Psychic Fair with me, folks, and this one's for Julie. Don't forget, when you come to Psychic Fair, you're going to see Susan, Julie, and myself, and make sure that you stop by and say hello to us. We're trying to get it lined up so maybe three of us can sit in a row, and therefore we can kind of be the draw. I don't know, but we're going to work and try to get that done. And I need to send a message to, I'm glad I thought about that, because I'm going to send a message to Christine Nicole, and see if she can to make that happen, because we like to have, usually Susan and I sit side by side. We'd love to have Julie there too. That would be nice if we can make that happen. So we're going to see. But I don't know, Susan may, there's certain tools that are sold beside Susan every time, so she may miss those. I don't know. Julie, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, is Bonnie coming too? That'd be nice. I asked Bonnie the other day and she didn't respond, so I wasn't sure if she had made arrangements or not. So this one's for you, Julie. This one's for you. Well, your energy right now, Julie, is a hanged man. So the energy right now is kind of indecisive, not able to make a decision right now. But I see a new way coming. I see the new way coming. So let's see what the energy itself is. Again, Julie, keep focusing on the good stuff. Okay, keep focus on the positive. Do not let the negative get into you. The Lover's card, you know what that means, and the Lover's card's usually relationship oriented, those kind of things. So unfortunately, in this situation, it's like those. All I can say is that things are going to get better. Things are going to get better for you as you deal with the things in your life that you need to deal with. And look at this: the Empress is there. There's a new you coming, Julie. A new you is on the horizon. That new you is just look. I mean, look at this energy again. This new you is vivacious. This new you is coming out of your shell. A new you is owning yourself and your energy and owning your world and saying, you know what, I am responsible for me, and I'm going to create the me that I want to be, because I once was a me that was somebody else as me, and you're really coming into learning who Julie is. Again, you've come into such an expansion over the last few months, and it's going to continue. And you have so much more to offer. You are so fertile. You have so many more things to give, so much more information to provide. You're going to become a vessel for downloads. You're going to become a vessel for information from spirit. You're going to become a vessel for caring and compassionate understanding and helping people to learn that there are other ways to handle things and do things. Like Julie, I just see nothing but great things. Again, this is the fertile Empress again. So you have so many things inside you that you want to share, that you want to give birth to, so many ideas. If anything, you probably don't have enough time in the day, because again, your again, your ideas and you're just overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed with all that you have coming into you and all the information you're getting. And so I'm telling you, I can just see you sitting there being a creative machine, and every minute of every day, a different idea, another thing. And if anything, you're probably going to get frustrated because you're like, I need more time in my day. I need more time because I have more ideas. So continue to grow and be that person. Grow, expand, and be that person. That's wonderful. So there you go. There you go. I love the energy of that card, by the way. That's such a great card. I need 48 hours in a day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't we all? With that said, let's see. What was I? There was some. No, I guess not. I thought I had a different commercial here. I do have a commercial. That's the one I want to show you. Folks, if you haven't seen it yet, our friend Susan Grayson, who we talked about, who'll be at the Psychic Fair, she wrote a book and it is now published. And that book is quite fascinating. It's like an introductory level on the metaphysical, and it introduces you to the metaphysical. It introduces you to tarot, to ruins, to some other things, to psychic, to mediumship, all those things. And it's in a book. And the book is an easy read. You're not going to wear yourself out because it's very conversational. And so you find yourself wanting to read more, which is wonderful. The book, the chapter on tarot is worth the price of the book alone. The chapter on tarot is wonderful, but there are other chapters, such again as mediumship and so forth. And the good part is Susan's lived this life for 40 years when it comes to metaphysical, and she wove her stories and tales throughout the book based on which part of the book she was in. And so you kind of get a little glimpse of the things that she's experienced and then how it has affected her and what you can expect too from time to time. I'm going to go ahead and play a commercial. She sells her book on Amazon. It's Love Your Spiritual Gifts, Susan Grayson. Check it out. But here's her commercial. I'll let her explain far better than I.
Hi, I'm Susan Grayson, and I'm here to introduce you to my new book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is a book that's probably like 40 years in the making, and it's here to teach you how to learn, grow, and develop your gifts. It talks about mediumship. It talks about reading the tarot. It talks about all kinds of metaphysical happenings and what I have learned and my experiences. It is published on Amazon, and I think you will love it. Buy it. Thank you.
Anyway, that's Susan's book, and Susan has a lot to offer. Her skill set is amazing, and again, her life experiences. She brings so much to a conversation because she's lived this life for so long, and for her, it flows so easy because she's so open and ready to receive the information. So again, the wonderful thing about it is when you read her book, you're going to get the unique little stories that kind of anchor the book together, and also tell the story of what she's dealt with and what she's come through, in reference to her experiences in the metaphysical. She told one story about a situation where she was going to psychic fairs, and she had this woman, and they were friends, and she would see her, and they would read for each other every psychic fair before they left. And on that one psychic fair, she read for her, and she did not see a very positive outcome happening. And if not mistaken, I think she just told the woman to make sure that she was, when she's in the car, drive carefully, that kind of stuff. She didn't go to the full extent of what she saw. And then she found out later that the woman, I guess a month later or so forth, that woman was in an accident, and the woman lost her life. And it was in a car accident, exactly as Susan had seen it. So needless to say, again, the stories are amazing, but for me, it was one of those things that how do you tell somebody something you see? You don't sometimes. Sometimes you have to avoid certain conversations, not because they're not well, not because they need to not know or know, but it's quite the question is how it will be received and what they will do with it, and is it your place to have that conversation? There are times where I've done readings and I've had these conversations that are not easy, and have had to deviate and try to find a way to get to the same place without me, bringing the hammer down. And I'll give you a prime example. I was doing a reading for somebody, and one of a family member, I'll put it that way to keep some kind of mystery around it. A family member came in who had passed over, and that family member was encouraging strongly the person whom I was speaking to reach out to another family member because something was happening that they needed that person's intervention. And that person wasn't getting it, and the spirit was coming down on me pretty damn heavy, like, hey, you need to keep doing this because they need to get this message. And I'm trying to find various ways to let the person know that they needed to reach out and have a conversation. I didn't tell them why, even though I was told why. Spirit was very clear. The guy, the spirit that came in was very clear, telling me why the person needed to have that conversation. But I could not do that because I did not want to go that far. Because first of all, it was open forum. Second of all, how it would be received, and it wasn't received well initially. Even the conversation that I gave as much as I could without giving everything specific. Anyway, it was good because a few weeks later, that same person who had gotten the reading came back to me and said, it's like the house fell on them, the bricks fell on them, and they had an awakening, an epiphany, and they made the call and they had the conversation, and sure enough, they confirmed what it is I was being told. So again, there's times we're not ready. There's times you're not ready to hear some of the things, and so there's times we can't tell you quite everything you need to hear or want because it's not what you want to hear. I mean, there are times where we're on here and I'm talking to people and people get frustrated because they came on to hear one thing and they were hoping that that's what I was going to tell them, and I hear something else, and then they fuss with me because it's not what they wanted to hear. Well, if you didn't want to hear, then don't ask the question. So there are times where we avoid certain topics. Let me give you another example. I want to play one more. I want to play a clip from Susan. This is a clip from this is an excerpt from her book. She does a quick reading here. I want you to watch this.
Hi, I'm Susan Grayson, and this is my new latest book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. And I would like to take a moment and just read to you a chapter on psychometry, just a brief little excerpt. In July 2021, I was in Lilydale, New York, studying forensic mediumship with Thomas John for a week. The class was remarkably interesting, and one day we had the opportunity of holding a plastic baggie with an item in it that was on the person when they died. The item that I got to hold was a tissue inside the baggie. The tissue was in the victim's pocket of her dress when she passed. As soon as I held the baggie with the tissue in it, I could feel and see how this woman had passed. She had been on the top of a stairwell in her home on the second floor, and a young woman came behind her and pushed her, and as a result, she fell down the stairs and died. The vision was so real to me, and because I had the opportunity to hold the object, I was able to witness the last moments of that woman's life. Psychometry is the ability to hold an object and get a sensation from that object. In this book, you can learn to do what I did. You can learn psychometry, you can learn mediumship, you can learn the tarot. It will help you learn and develop your spiritual gifts. Thank you.
Well, there you go, from Susan's mouth herself. Additionally, Susan will be at the Psychic Fair, and I'm not sure, but I'm hoping she'll bring some books to sell. So if you're at the Psychic Fair and want to buy one of her books, I'm almost certain she'll have a few there to sell. Okay. With that said, Sad Girl, you are next. I'm doing 3-card draw for you. And then after that, Anna, you will be next as well. So Sad Girl, first card is the Page of Pentacles. Second card is the 6 of Swords. And the third card is the Sun card. Okay, so what this is telling you, Sad Girl, is that you have been going through some things financially. Apparently, you've been dealing with some financial issues, but news is coming in that financial situation is getting ready to break for you, which is nice. And out the other end is going to be a much better situation. So again, your financial worries, the financial troubles you've been having recently, they have taken a while, but they're getting resolved. And again, news of information of that financial resolution is coming through, and you're going to see a break with things, and things are going to get better. So your financial picture is getting ready to change, and I'm loving that. So again, your financial is getting ready to improve. Okay. Um, yes, and yes, with my mental illness son. Yeah, probably again, there's a financial component there that probably is weighing on you because of that situation. And believe me, the finances are getting ready to change. I don't know if you've applied for some relief or some funding or something for him, but it sounds like that's probably in that same sphere. But again, the money picture is going to change. Okay. Super, super, super. Hey, Kay, just say hello. Just saying hello. Nice to see you in. Kay, I'll do a 3-card draw for you real quick after I do Anna. Anna, you are next. Anna, we have I love this. Anna, this is the magician card. Okay, so Anna, today you can make things happen. Today you have the power to change things. If you've been wanting to do anything special, today's the day to do it. You have the power. You are the magician. And this is saying the Knight of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you need to make decisions. You need to do something, set things in motion today that are going to draw money to you, because again, that's what the magician can do. It can manifest it. Find and how to balance your financial issues. Again, this is the day to make the financial issue picture work, because you have 2 pentacles and the magician. So the magician is saying, make the magic happen. Do something today that's going to flip your script when it comes to your finances. Okay. You have control. So make the magic happen. All right. Anna, that's for you. Kay, you are next. Let's see what we got for Kay. Kay, Knight of Swords. Kay, Knight of Swords. Be careful today. Kay, be careful today with what you say. And I'm not talking in rhyme all the time, but today I am apparently. So, Kay, do me a favor. Be careful with what you say today. Do not go off half-cocked. If somebody gets you fired up, if somebody gets you pissed off, do not respond today. Today is not the day. So stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, because you are not going to like the person that you become if you let yourself go today, because it's not good. Okay. This is a day of alignment. This is a day where you control yourself. You keep yourself in alignment. You do not let yourself give in to the impulse of wanting to kick somebody's butt and to say something that you haven't said. Okay. So, thank you. Sorry, I thought I had a troll there for a minute. Anyway, and then King of Wands. Again, keep control. Be in control of yourself today, okay? Keep in control of yourself today. Do not let yourself be free to say or do or think, because today is not that day, okay? Today's not that day. Carol, you are next. Carol Hare, you are next. Canva, do me a favor, read below, okay? Read below, and so you can understand what we're doing today, okay? I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping in, but make sure that you also read below today and heed what I'm saying there, and I can do a quick 3-card draw for you, okay? Yes, Carol. This is Carol is who I just said, right? Yes, Carol? Yes. Carol. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Carol. I can't even. Carol, I'm telling you, look at this. Today, the world card. Today, Carol, you can do anything today. Leave your mind open to all possibilities. Today, Carol, is one of the best days you're going to have in a long time, because first of all, you have to tell yourself that. Second of all, the world is lined up for you. Look at this. Start something new today, Carol. Get out there and do something new, something you haven't done before. Think a different way. Be a different person. Do something new today. Today is the day you start something. Do not care about what people think. Don't care about where it's going to take you, what it's going to mean, whatever. Do something you haven't done before. Make this day a special day, because the world is telling you that this is a very good day for you. Please take this day, make it a special day, and look at this. The outcome is going to be wonderful. This is the 10 of Cups. You're going to be so happy you did. Carol, please get out of the box today. Shoot, if I tell you what, if I had this energy, I'd be saying, hey, boss, I'm taking the day off. I'm out of here. I'm going to go do something that I have never done before. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is, but I'm telling you, look at this energy. Look at this energy. Carol, if you have ever thought about starting a new business, today is the day to do it. The world's telling you today is the day. This is the new business. Who cares if you have the money to do it? Do it. I'm telling you, the results are going to be great. If you ever thought about creating a new product, today is the day to do it. Get out there, just start it, and watch the money flow. If you have If you've wanted to start a new education, then get out there, go and enroll, get it done. The money will find itself. I am telling you, today is a day where anything and everything is possible. I've not seen a hand like this in a long time. Carol, do not waste this day. Do not waste it. This is an amazing energy day for you. And I felt it as soon as I started feeling this, kind of like, oh my gosh, the energy is like on fire. Carol, do not miss this opportunity. Spirit is knocking at your door. Take advantage of it. This is an amazing day for you. This energy is crazy, crazy. Go out there and make something new happen. Make something amazing happen today, okay? Wow, what a wonderful energy. Holy crap. I love it. Let's see, next in line, Shelly. Hey, Shelly, nice to see you in. I'll give you a reading as well, 3 cards. Again, folks, if you have not had a reading yet, remind me that you are still here, and I will, Carol, it's your business. Oh, if you have your business, then you have to, there's a new, Carol, if you have a business already, then there's a new thing you need to add to the business. There's a new product, a new service, a new whatever. Again, there's something new. Think outside the box. Add something new to your business if you have a business already. Again, maybe even think of a different way of doing your business or something else. Again, this is such an amazing energy. You may even find yourself a companion business, have another business started that is a companion to the business you already have. Again, that's important. Shelly, this one's for you. Again, folks, Psychic Fair this weekend. Don't miss it. It's going to be Susan, myself, and Julie, and maybe even Bonnie there, which is nice. Sunday. And again, the world card for you, Shelly. The world card for you today is there. Look at this. Interesting to get the world card and get the rest card, because I'm like, what? Okay, now let's see. And then the change card. Okay, what? The world is bringing you an opportunity, Shelly. The world is bringing you an opportunity and today is going to benchmark that start. Okay, so make sure you're well rested and ready for it, because it's going to create a change, and that change is going to be fast paced and it's going to move quickly. So again, be open to the world, be open to change. Okay, because the world is bringing you an opportunity. Make sure that you're well rested and you're ready to think clearly through things, and make sure that you are flexible for change, because it's going to require you to change a way of thinking and doing. But that thinking and doing is going to take you for the next week and beyond. Okay, again, be open and listen to Spirit. Spirit's talking to you. They've been talking to you, and they're continuing to talk to you, Shelly. So make sure that you're open to it. Okay. So Carol, don't be surprised if he has a music store that maybe it's your turn. Maybe it's your turn to create some opportunity, some store, something for yourself, some business for yourself. I don't know. All I know is that you need to be, whatever it is, you need to take the energy and make something new today, and you need to get out and do something different today. Make sure that you're not doing the same old. Okay. Let's see who is next. Kemva, this one is for you. 3 cards for Kemva. Kemva, Page of Pentacles. News coming in, Kemva, for you today about a new opportunity, a new job that's going to bring you some money. Again, improved income. And you applied for the job a while back, or you started looking for the job a while back. And again, it's paying off because the new job is finally coming, and that new job is going to bring a change in your financial picture. So that one is for you, Kemva. Let's see, Lady T. Lady T, you are next. Absolutely. You can get more than one, but we're only doing one a day. You're welcome, Shelly. You're welcome. All right, Lady T. Don't forget, folks, please hit that like, share, subscribe, follow buttons. I would truly appreciate it. And also, don't forget to share out information, share out that we're out here and we're doing this, and I would appreciate it. So there you go. And don't forget, in my Etsy store, I'm selling t-shirts with my logo. I'm selling t-shirts with the tarot cards on them, one like the major arcana cards, like Lovers and the Sun and so forth. So check it out. And also, if you'd like to book a reading, a private reading, you can book it through Etsy as well. with that said, we're back to it. And I think I was doing Lady T. Is that correct, Lady T? Lady T. Eight of Wands. Lady T, you got a lot happening today. You're going to be a very busy person today. But guess what? You're bringing that whatever it is wrapping up. So again, this very busy cycle is getting ready to end. So again, you're coming to the end of a very busy cycle, which is good news. And then the Eight of Cups again. And this has been a while. You have been on again. You have really been like working it to say the least. And the whole screen just changed again. Sorry, folks. What the heck? I have no clue what just happened here. Ay vey. There we go. All right. Anyway, the point is that the end of a cycle is coming near to you. Again, all this hard work and energy and all this many things you've been asked to do are coming to an end. So you will be able to relax a little bit. Don't be surprised if this weekend brings you some peace and tranquility. So be prepared for that peace and tranquility. Okay. All righty, ready. Let's see. Is there anybody else out there? Anybody else out there going to need their 3-card draw today? You're welcome, Shelly. You are welcome. Lady T, Pandorica song. Hello. I'm hoping to get a message, and you'll get one. Here we go. Pandorica. What an interesting name. Pandorica, High Priestess. Today, rise above, Pandorica. Do not let stuff get on you. Do not. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, Pandorica. Oh, no. Pandorica, this is you. Okay, this is you. You broke through, you broke free, you found your energy. Love, light. I love this energy, love and light and passion and whatever else. And now somebody else is coming back in. Somebody else is coming back from the past who wants to get back into your life. Please do not let this person back in your life. Do not go back, my dear. Do not go back. Do not be tempted to go back. You have broken free. You have finally found who you are. You have your own voice. Do not allow for this person to come back to you. This is not the time for them. This is not good for your energy. Please do me a favor. Do not let this person from your past come back and mess with your present. You are on the right path. Please do not go there. Please do not go there. Have I said it clearly enough? Do you get the point? Do you see what I'm saying? Please don't go back there. Move forward. Okay, do not go back. What has passed is gone. The person moved on, you move on. Now that the person wants to come back, do not let them come back. You've moved on, and you're much better person now than you were with them. So please don't do that, okay? Time for a break. Alrighty then. I think I've pretty much caught up with everyone. If I have not read for you yet, and I owe you one, please do not hesitate to let me know. Let me know. I guess I have. I guess I caught up with everybody. Well, that's great news. That's great to hear. Alrighty then. Well, we've been on for about an hour and a half, which is a good time for me to kind of bring it to a close. Pandorica. Didn't I just do you? I just did you, Pandorica. I just read for you. We'll go back and hit the rewind. Okay, just hit the rewind and go back a little bit. I just read for you. Again, it's about somebody coming back into your life. Do not let them back in your life. Somebody who has left, somebody who was out of your life is coming back into your life, and do not allow them to come into your life. Okay, so that's for you, Pandorica. That was for you. If you repeat, again, it's the same thing I just said now, so you don't have to even repeat. It was an easy one. Don't let him come back. Don't let him go. You're on the right path by yourself. You don't need that. Okay, that's what that was for. Yeah. Okay. I think we've gotten everybody now. So with that said, folks, it has been wonderful. It's been a good day. Hey, Jenny Lynn Berkeley, I'm worried about my daughter. We haven't talked in a while. Jenny Lynn, I will not answer a question about your daughter because, again, as you look here across the bottom, I'm not doing that, but I can draw you 3 cards to tell you what kind of energy you have today. How's that? Again, I chose not to do heavy questions today or any questions. I'm just doing quick reads. So, Jenny, this one's for you. Jenny, no. No. Nope. Jenny, do me a favor. Email me offline at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com and we can chat. Okay. Again, email me at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com and we can chat because we're just going to end the readings there. Okay? Yeah. Alrighty then. Hey, everybody, don't forget Psychic Fair this weekend in Phoenix, 9 to 5 over in Tempe at the Doubletree. I'm going to be there with 70 plus other vendors. So make sure you pop on over and visit with us if you're in the area. All right. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys get on to your day. Love, light, and blessings from me at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Please do not forget to check out my daily downloads. I would appreciate it. If you get the daily downloads and you like them, please share them. I really would love if you would share them out to me. Additionally, if you're on Facebook, please open up a YouTube channel, get a YouTube account. I'll put it that way. And also join me on YouTube. Hit a subscribe button on YouTube. When you do, make sure you have the all button so where you'll get notices. And with YouTube, the best part is when I go live on YouTube, you will get a notice saying that I'm live, and then you can come in and ask questions and so forth and not have to catch at the end or whatever. You'll know that it starts. So I would appreciate if you're on any of the other social media platforms, please also go on to YouTube, create a YouTube account, and then go to Sonoran Mystic Tarot and subscribe. I would so appreciate that. Again, with that said, love, light, and blessings to you all. Hang in there. You guys have been great to me. You always are great to me. And I truly do appreciate your time and patience with me. Y'all have a great one. And we will talk next Wednesday and maybe even before that, because I may have a special come on before that. But if not, then I will see you next Wednesday as I, again, looking for this new change to find my switchovers. Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to take me a while to get used to this. And I see that I don't even have an exit video because I had to take some things out. So with that said, I'm just going to say adios from Don Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and your home. Blessings and great weekend. Bye-bye.